Hi guys, it's Nintendo 13 coming at you with another pickup video. I guess I don't really have too much stuff here, but I got some pretty cool stuff at some really good prices, so I figured I might as well get it on here and show it off. So let's see where to start. I guess that I will start with the thumbnail. Um, I nailed two of the games off my want list, which was really exciting. These are ones that I've been looking for and trying to get so I can play them, and I haven't found them anywhere but eBay, and I don't want to go through that for getting any more of my games unless I really have to. But anyway, the first one is Super Adventure Island, Super Nintendo, and too bad it's not number 2. That one's really expensive. And Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I've been on a hunt for this one. I've been getting more into the Final Fantasy games lately, but I found a really awesome strategy guide for this about a month ago or so. So I've been on a hunt for this one again. I used to own it, never played it though. But both these were on my want list, and I was very happy to knock those off. And those run me 13 bucks a piece. That was at a Disc Traders, so it was pretty fair. They didn't really have anything else that I wanted. It was kind of a crappy trip over there. Let's see. I got things from all over, but alright, I'll get to this one. So, local consignment shop where I have a little table set up with odds and ends. Me and a buddy of mine. It's here in town. The lady that runs the place, she had some video games there before we got there. And she had this sitting on her shelf, and I was checking it out, and it was just really nasty. They had, it's PS1, the Slim. She had 10 bucks on it, but it's really gunked up. You can probably see how nasty it is. The button doesn't want to work. So she told me either take it or throw it away or do something with it, get it off her shelf, because she didn't want that like that if it's going to be just disgusting. So I was glad to take it off her hands. Came with the AV cord, no worries. I have power cords, I have controllers, and I love to tear stuff apart and clean it and fix it. So, and I already have one, so that's another bonus. Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, you can't complain about something like that for free. Yeah, I gotta do a little bit of work on it, but awesome. So, helped a buddy of mine go over to see Brian at the Video Game Cave, my buddy over in Lansing, and they were picking something up, but while I was there, I was picking out some stuff that I really wanted, and my buddy bought it for me. I'm not really sure yet, possibly for the use of my van. I'm hoping so, or I gotta pay him back. We'll see. Either way, these 4 games right here ran 25 bucks plus tax. Got a copy of Touchmaster 2 for the DS. Been looking for that one. I think that we might have all of them. Yeah, I think we might have all of them. This was really nice. I love getting NES games with the manuals, but especially ones that I don't have back in my collection. And I got a copy of Blaster Master. Very hard game. That game is just, I don't know. I'm going to try it again. I used to own it. It wasn't one of my original 12, but I used to own it, and it was really hard. But I'll give it another shot. I've never played this game before. Never really seen it available to pick up other than eBay. So when I found it for 5 bucks at Brian's shop, I grabbed it. And that is a copy of Mad World for the Wii. It's complete. Really good condition. I've heard a lot of wonderful things about it. The only thing that scares me away is that it is a beat 'em up. But I'm going to give it a shot because I've watched some video play of it, and it's considered one of the hidden gems. So I couldn't turn that down for my collection. And then the final one I got there, I didn't care anything about any of the rest of it except for the cover. And that is Attack of the Movies 3D. Now, it is complete to an extent. It is missing the 3D glasses. It's supposed to have 4 pairs of 3D glasses. And I have a copy of this already, and I have 2 pairs of the original glasses for it. But this came with a lenticular cover. Can't really see it. There it goes. I don't know how to get it to do it, what direction I had to go, but anyway, it's got a lenticular cover to it, and I am definitely going to be holding on to this and throwing this in my copy to make mine even cooler. And then I'll just have the other one for trade, just without the glasses. Not a big deal. Okay, I got two more pickups, 2 more places that I picked up stuff from. I was over at Goodwill the other day, and Sarah found this on the shelf. It's a kid's t-shirt, but look how awesome that is. That thing is really cool. It's in great shape. It was 99 cents. I don't know if I'll keep it or what. Might throw it on her doll that she's got. She's got one of those timeout dolls that sit in the corner. Let's see. I picked up 2 PS1 games. That's always nice to find. They are sports titles, but they're motocross. So for 99 cents each, I got Supercross 2000, good shape and complete. And this case is broken, but that's not a problem. I got plenty of those. Championship Motocross with Ricky Carmichael. So yeah, 99 cents a piece. Wonderful deal. Then they also had, for $1.99, I got another Power Joy. And this does have the cartridge. It is unfortunately missing the second controller. But it seems to be in pretty decent shape. The battery terminal's really clean, so I don't see why it wouldn't work. So I don't know what I'll do with it. It is what it is, but I wasn't going to turn it down for $1.99. Those things are just too cool. And one last thing that I got over there. I saw this in the showcase, and they told me you don't want it. It was in the bottom of the bin. It's not going to work. It's probably water damaged. So I took a look at it, and I'm like, well, I'll chance it. That was a Super Nintendo. No cords, no controllers, no games, no nothing. They didn't have any of that stuff in there. And it's yellowed. You can't really see it on here, but once I lifted up the reset button, I could see it's beautiful gray underneath, which means that it's just nicotine, which means it'll really clean up good. I checked all the corners and the back and everything. The ports, or the AC adapter port, is good. There's no cracks, no breaks, no nothing. So I consider this a wonderful condition system. And I told them, you know, if worst comes to worst, I'll just bring it back if it doesn't work. But I didn't see any signs of water damage, so I don't know what they were talking about. But I took it home, popped my cords in, turned it on with a game in it, and it fired right up, no problem. So this works great. I'll just clean it up, and I got plenty of cords and controllers for Super Nintendo. That's one that I have plenty of. I can't find the extra stuff for NES anywhere. So I ended up picking that up for $11 after my coupon. Absolutely fantastic deal. I would never turn down an $11 system, even without controllers and cords. So I got one more stop that I made. I went to a pawn shop, the one that I think it was my last video or the one before that, where I picked up the boxed NES games really cheap. Yeah, that was the video before that. Anyway, I stopped back over there, picked up a stack of PS2 games. Well, let me get to these 2 first. I got this whole stack right here. It's Game Boy Advance, Atari, and 1 PS1 and 3 PS2, and it all came to $10. So the prices were much higher than that, but I talked them down to 10 for the whole thing, so I'm not going to worry about individual prices. But for Game Boy Advance, I had never heard of it, found out it's not worth much, but I picked up a copy of Fortress, and no, that wasn't the price. But got a copy of Fortress, thought I'd give it a shot. Actually, the cover looks pretty cool. A decent copy of Donkey Kong for Atari. That's actually a pretty good one to have. And then I got, this is always a must pick up if I can find them in good condition. I got a copy of NBA Street Volume 3 for the PS2. That is complete. That game's always a good one for getting rid of. This one is missing the manual, but for the price, Final Fantasy 12, I wasn't going to let it go. Like I said, they're in good condition, good enough anyway. I'll go to the one PS1 game before I get to the last one. This is what the cover was, Tekken Tag. I was excited to be able to get that, but I open it up, and it's Tekken 3 for the PS1. Just a fine game. I mean, that's totally acceptable to get that. It does need to be resurfaced. But it's a black bottom PS1 game, so go figure. Then I ended up with this one. I was very excited to see this sitting there. I don't play the games, but I know that I have no problems getting rid of this. And unfortunately, it is missing the special edition cards that were supposed to come in it. But that is Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the beginning of Destiny. And it is complete other than the special edition cards that it should have. But I guess I should resurface this one too before I sell it. It's got some scratches. I do know it plays. I'm not worried about that, but I don't like to sell games that are all scratched up. So anyway, those 6 games right there, $10. That was fair. But the highlight when I was over there, I was digging through their bins, and I came across, first I came across this. And I don't know if you can see the price. Probably not. My camera's so bad. Anyway, it says $5 for a Move controller. Now, those things have shot up like crazy because of the VR. GameStop, we've been looking at them, and Sarah's been wanting to get them for a few of the games that we own. But just this controller alone was $22 at GameStop. Well, they had this in there also without a price on it. And yeah, like I said, this says $5. So I said, since that goes with it, would you do both for $5? And she said, yeah, absolutely. So I got digging through another tote. I asked her to look at another tote that was behind the counter. She's like, oh, that's just headphones. I said, well, let me take a look, because I see, something inside. So I go digging through there, and I find these. Awesome. This one has no price on it. This one, I know you're not going to be able to see it. It says $35. Just on this one. I don't know where the price came from. But they've been there forever. I got to get some charging cords for it. But anyway, then in that same box, I found, for $6, I found a PS3 iToy. And everything seems to be in great condition on these. So for 2 Move controllers, 2 of the hand controllers, and the camera, $15. That was absolutely fantastic. I got that less than the price of just 1 controller over at GameStop, and we've been really considering buying one from there. So I'm very happy to have that. Now Sarah can play her iPets and other games that are the Move only. But yeah, other than that, that's really all that I got. It was a really crappy week. There hasn't been anything as far as sales. I've just been able to pick up a couple things here and there. And, I mean, definitely some good stuff, but nothing like my normal hauls. So maybe I'll have one of those coming again really soon. And I guess, other than that, I don't really have anything else to be on here for. Except for my normal update. I am absolutely stuck on Earthbound. I've tried over 10 times to beat this guy. I can't beat him. It's hard enough even to get to the guy each time I gotta try to get there. But I'm in Ness's dream world, and I have to follow the path and get to the golden statue. And when I get to the golden statue, I'm just getting my ass handed to me. And there's nothing I can do to stock up enough items. I don't have enough empty spaces in my thing because I can't have any more of my characters. So I'm really having a tough time on there. I really don't want to give up, and I sure don't want to have to sit here and go Google how to beat him. Because I've done the whole thing so far without the use of any strategy guide or internet or anything. I'm just trying to do it. But if anybody has any suggestions for me, you know, it's no different than asking a buddy, hey, how do you beat him? But yeah, I really want to get past that guy because I know there's a little bit more to the game, and we all come back together again and fight. And so I'm looking forward to that. I keep trying. Definitely having some fun with my Mega Man 2. I've been playing that quite a bit. Absolutely loving it. I really am. I'm glad to have that game back in my collection. And also, I was playing a lot of Dragon Quest Builders. Way a lot of Dragon Quest Builders. Before I had to return it back to the video store last night. But yeah, tonight I think I'm going to be trying to beat that golden statue once again. And then I'll go on to playing some of the Dragon Quest Heroes for a while. I gave that up for a few days, putting my time into Builders. But yeah, other than that, I just want to get this stuff out there and show you guys, and you know, have a chance to say howdy. And other than that, I will just talk to you guys really soon. You know, it won't be too long. I'll have a video out again. So anyway, thanks again, you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.